Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer that was sent to me by the one, the only, Lee Russell, Hoogley's Beer Reviews. Thank you very much, Lee. It's not Hoogley's Beer Reviews anymore. Basically, he's now the It Must Be Destroyed on Site podcast and gaming channel, which is okay, but he sent me some beers from Nova Scotia, and this is one of them. This is from the Teramaguche Brewing Company in Nova Scotia. It's a certified organic beer. I don't know enough about these guys. It is brewed with pure Teramaguche goodness. That's pretty fucking. That's pretty good there. This is their Deception Bay IPA. It is 6.2% alcohol by volume. It says organically brewed in Teramaguche, Nova Scotia. Enjoy fresh. Apparently it used to be a butcher shop that they turned into a brewery, which is awesome. It's an American IPA, okay. I can't actually make out half of this. I don't like the color scheme for my eyes. I do see some of the hops they say are in here, and if this is a fresh IPA, I think I'm gonna love it with those. However, I'm not a big fan of bittering with Magnum, but that's just me. Now I know he said he had bought some beers back in the summer, and it didn't ship until November. I don't know if this was bought in the summer, and if it was, I'm gonna have to harass him. Who sends old IPAs? I mean, really? Who? Really, I don't care. But I did see Citra and Huell Nelson on there. So if either of those are in this, and this is from the June, July area, it's probably not going to taste all that great, but it shouldn't be as bad as if it was in a bottle. It wouldn't have aged out that fast, but it still won't be the same. Beautiful look, though. This is a very juicy looking beer. I mean, it says it's an American IPA, and it has that look of a New England IPA, of a Vermont IPA even. Very juicy looking, very thick, very almost looks to me like Tropicana apple juice with a slightly off white head to it. No snap crackle pop at all, though. Visually, I like that. I like that a lot. Scent. Okay, out of the glass, get some orange, get some beautiful fruity, juicy orange juice, get some fruity, juicy mango, get a little bit of fruity, juicy papaya. Very juicy coming out of the glass. Out of the can, I'm getting more of that syrupy kind of pine oil-like resininess, which could still be just the Citra, just a faded Citra, or it could be something else coming out on there. Let's try the beer, shall we? Cheerio, good sirs, and let us drink. Okay, now this brewery has won quite a few awards over the last year. I've seen their name in a lot of Atlantic Brewing Awards and in a lot of Canadian Brewing Awards. So that's great for Nova Scotia to have something that's bringing in a bunch of award-winning beers. Cheers to you guys. That being said, what do I fully think of this beer? I think it's good. I think it's solid. I don't think it's more than solid for me. But again, I don't know the age on this. There's no date on the can. You gotta put your dates on the cans, guys. No date on the can. There's a couple different sections of numbers, but none of them really look like a date unless this J19 is June 19th. It's lot 300. I don't know if that's the date. But yeah, there's no actual date on the can, so I'm not 100% sure of the age of this, which is slightly disappointing, but I just dripped beer on me. from the lip of the beer, not the beer itself. It's all in the glass now. Deception Bay. I find it to be solid. Nice sweet and slightly roasty malt forefront. On the back, you get a little bit of that resininess. There's that just bitter emanation on the back of the palate. It's there. A little bit of mango, a little bit of orange, and a touch of passion fruit. So it is a nice fruity IPA, not as fruity as I had hoped. Again, I think that might be a little bit of an age problem, but I might be wrong. I might be psychosomatically thinking it's that way, and this is just the way the beer is balanced. But there's a beautiful balance between the sweet maltiness, the juiciness, and then that resiny finish, that resiny bitter finish that lets you know there's a good deal of hops in the beer. Out of 10 on the beer, I'd probably give it a 7.25. It is a solid beer. It is a beer I don't mind. It's just not a beer I really want to drink very often. A little too bitter on the finish for me. If this was more balanced toward, well, I guess I should say, if this was more unbalanced towards the sweet side, where more of that juicy flavor came out, I would love this beer. The visual appeal's nice. The scent is nice. You give me more of that orange and more of that passion fruit and mango and stuff like that, I would love this beer. Thank you, Lee, for sending this out. Thank you to Teramaguche for brewing it. I'm gonna watch some Sopranos while I finish that. Bye, guys.